Hey Pumpkin Pals, it's Chad from Colorado Giants. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. It's Sunday the 16th. Yesterday, actually the day before, we had 3 inches of snow on Friday. Today it's going to be probably mid to high 60s. Colorado springtime, gotta love it. You can see the snow through the greenhouse plastic there. But inside the greenhouse, it's a beautiful day. We've got a list of things I need to do. Let's talk about it. So I appreciate you watching this here video, and if you could do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and the little bell down there. After you hit subscribe, it turns into a little bell. Click that so you get a notification when I have a new video come out. Comment below if you have any questions, and if you like the content, give me a thumbs up. Also, if you love this sweet shirt, I have a website that has links to all of my videos, seeds for sale, which I will still give away for free during the winter time, and shirts and other merch like this at coloradogiants.com. So go there to check things out. So today I have a list of things that I really want to get accomplished. A whole menagerie. I'm a list guy. I love making lists. Otherwise I forget stuff, and it keeps me motivated seeing what I've marked off. Sometimes I'll do something that's not on my list. I'll add it to the list and then I'll mark it off so I feel like I've accomplished something. But things like I have on my list today to do are set up the heaters for the mini hoop houses, put the walls, the end walls on my hoop houses, and I'll show you this later. I got to get some microline for my CO2 system, put the wet wall pads on the swamp cooler, set up hoses, run a different hose, start my tomato seeds, pull some weeds on the side of the greenhouse garden, make my fertilization schedule. I got to get a birthday card for Dell. That's very important. That's on the list. Run some conduit somewhere else and fertilize my trees. So a lot of little things that I need to just kind of catch up on, because already, you have a day of low motivation in the springtime and just things can get away from you. So the first thing on the agenda is to kind of clean up this area over here. I have all of my stuff. I just picked up the kids' toys and whatnot, except for that excavator that I got to move. And I need to put my irrigation system together-ish, just to get stuff out of the way so I can organize my fertilizers, my insecticides, and my fungicides. So that is step one. Pick up some of the other kind of just miscellaneous mishmash over there. And then, I'll show you the hoop houses. We're going to show you the seeds at the end, or the seedlings at this point at the end. And at the very end of the video, we'll do that giveaway drawing for the Neptune's harvest products. So make sure you stay tuned. Let's dive into things today. This is a big one for me this year. I want to keep this whole area clean and organized and orderly so that it is easier for me to get to see and be aware of what I have, what I need, so that it's just easier for me to do it, to utilize all of this stuff. Typically, I'll be very good at keeping everything organized and I know where it's at and it looks really nice. Probably, let's see here, like April, May, June, end of June, July. July starts to go downhill. August, as you just get busy with everything. And I really want to avoid that. So I think the best way to avoid that is get it all looking good right now. Everything will have a place. And then I just need to keep it looking like that all year long, so that, again, if I'm low on something, I can reorder it. And when I have my schedule, eventually I'll have a calendar with my schedule of what I want to do for things and stuff like insecticides and fertilizer. I'll be able to see that I need, my Daconol. Daconol's right here. Throw it in the mixing tanks. Done. So I'm going to organize. Fast forward several hours and I've gotten a lot done today. Watering down the very front half of the patch because, for whatever reason, I totally forgot that I'm putting a watermelon, 2 watermelons here. So I need to, I'm going to till this up and put a mini hoop house over here. I have enough plastic left over. I organize this loosely. This is not the final organization, but it looks pretty good. It gives you a good idea. I got pumps for my 5-gallon buckets. There's my oxidate I set up the water tank filling system, and I have the greenhouse. Its standalone water system is good to go. I think I left this on. Trying to spray myself in the face. Sweet. It was so nice to be able to just turn this on and not have to repair a bunch of PVC. So that was awesome and a half. I cleaned out. This is the after cone bottom tank, and I didn't do one on purpose. Here's the before. So obviously I still need to clean that tank out. What else I did today was I went ahead and I sprayed some Roundup around the perimeter. Ooh, cold water. Around the perimeter. That's killing these weeds pretty good. I got some more stuff, and I got a surfactant to stick to things like the grass because it just needs it. So here's the plastic on the hoop houses. Why do I do this, you ask? Well, great question. I do this, again, if you haven't watched videos of past, because I don't heat my greenhouse. Even though this greenhouse is beautiful today, if it gets cold, it's cold inside the greenhouse. So I need to keep these little miniature nursery greenhouses warm. I have my water relocated to the middle, so I had to connect the hose down over there, which is in the true middle of the greenhouse. Scoot it back over here, and I did the same thing with all of my hoses and extension cords. And this is what it looks like on the inside. So I have my power, that's my heater, that's my fan. I'll set those up. I'll probably prop them up with zip ties. I'll tie them to the front. I have my half fans working now, and I have, bummer, two of them seem to be inoperable, so that's kind of a bummer. I need to order 2 new fans. What else? I did some weeding, just some with the loophole, just because. If you watch that YouTube short, I used the Billy Mays Boom Flex Seal stuff, and it worked pretty good. It worked good for about 18 hours, and then I developed a very small drip here in the middle. Just a super slow, teeny tiny drip. I think I will be able to easily fix that with a little more Flex Seal I'll throw in there. But that is good, and as soon as that's done, I'll put in the new wet wall pads. But this should only take me, I don't know, an hour, maybe that. Once I fix that, I had to get a new hose for my float valve. But this is working just fine. Turn on the water. That's working. So that will keep this trough of water full, even though the fans, the exhaust fans up front, are constantly pulling water and humidity off of it, because that is what they do. So as far as the greenhouse goes, I am basically ready for pumpkins. I'm waiting for the Inkbird thermostats. I needed to order another one to set up in there, and I'll go over that when I do it. But that's a piece of cake. That'll take me 15-20 minutes. But other than that, it's just plant the pumpkins in here. I want to have these up and running for, like, I don't know, maybe 2 days, just so I can monitor the temperatures and everything, make sure everything is good. But in 2 days time, I will be in my greenhouse. Plants will be in the ground, you know, basically, I don't know, a month ahead of time. So let's go inside. We'll talk about the seeds, and we'll talk about that giveaway. Who won the Neptune's Harvest? Wait, we can do better. Neptune's Harvest giveaway. Here we are back in the garage after a long day of hard work, and go figure, the timer clicks off just as soon as I start the video. 1 second. So all that meant that it was about 8:30 and time to go lights out for the babies. So Everything is up with the exception of this 306 vial was, it came out and I was fiddling with it, and it just, the cotyledons, the root never really developed. It sprouted, but it did not thrive. This one, this melon was like a little stuck, so I was kind of fiddling with it today. But he's back on track now. All of the pumpkins are up. The two 2550s and then the four 1676s are up. And we have basically two great watermelons and one, pretty good one. I might start some more melons. And in fact, I probably should have started more melons to begin with. I can see where the first true leaf on these is going to be. So I'll probably keep these in these pots for another 2 or 3 days, only because from these pots, I'm going to put them directly into the patch, and I'm not going to pot them up for, into 1 gallon pots or anything like that. So you can see on these ones, we can see the first true leaf. That means the vine is going to want to go this way towards the camera. So that's why you have to wait for that first leaf, because then I would plant this one if I wanted the vine to go that way. I would plant the plant like this, opposite of the first true leaf, and the plant will want to go and run that way, which was my impersonation of a plant wanting to run if it made a noise, and that's the noise it would make. So that is probably about it for the plant updates and whatnot. It's kind of late in the day. You won't realize this, but I'll make the pumpkin drawing video tomorrow when I'm at the office. So splice cut to that, dissolve in and dissolve out. Here we go. Now for the fun part of the video. I have the random wheel of names here, randomwheelofnames.com, or rather not even random, just the wheelofnames.com. And the list of people who commented over here on this side of the screen. I had 50 people who commented on the Neptune's Harvest giveaway video. So we're going to spin this wheel 3 times. We'll get 3 numbers. I'm going to list those names in the description of this video, and you have to send me an email. Send me an email to chad@coloradogiants.com. And all that information will be in the comments below. But if you see your name drawn, it's your responsibility to contact me. Or if you know that person, go ahead and tell them that they want some free bits. So they should send me an email to claim those free bits. So here we go. Spin number 1. This will be for the first prize. Actually, no. We'll make this one the 3rd place. We'll go from smallest to biggest. So number 50. Number 50 was Pumpkin God. Pumpkin God, you are the 3rd place winner. We'll spin it again for 2nd place winner. It's going real fast this time. I've got a good feeling. Ooh. Wow. Oh, number 1. I thought that was going to be number 49. Number 1, Don Barron. Don Barron won some Neptune's Harvest goodies, and 3rd and final spin, and that's pretty cool. It actually removes the numbers that I've already won. Will be the grand prize. You get to choose first of the stuff. Winner is number 15. Number 15 is Willow Moon. Willow Moon, you have won the first prize for our drawing giveaway from Neptune's Harvest. Thank you, everybody, for participating. Comment below. Send me an email. Got any questions? Happy to answer them. Hopefully, your pumpkin seeds are started and you're off to the races. We'll catch you in the next one.